everybody. Welcome to Y'all Gaming, the only show on the internet that asks, are y'all gaming? I'm Coney, along with TK, and here we got some games we're going to talk about. One from him, one from me, and then one from all of you. Hi, everybody. TK, how you doing today, my friend? Mm-hmm. Mm. Sure. I saw the video that you put up. I saw the $1,200 steakhouse that was at the Renaissance, so sounded like a good time. Seemed like a good time. Mm. Yeah. I was Mal and I ate at Fogo de Chao a few months ago for something. I don't know if it was my birthday or anniversary or whatever. And I don't know if you guys have ever been to Fogo de Chao, but basically they walk around with meat and you say if you want it or not or whatever. Somebody walked around with a shrimp cocktail glass, and Mal was like, I was at the bathroom, and she was like, oh yeah, leave that here because she knows I like shrimp. She thought it was free. That joint was $26. I'm like, honey, I don't like shrimp that much. What are you doing? It's like $6 a shrimp. Those places will get you. Yeah. 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 The fish and chips, really? I didn't even know fish and chips could be like elevated. I thought it was just, battered cod. I didn't know it could be good. All right. Oh, damn. Yeah, let's talk about Wild Hearts. This is the game you wanted to talk about that came out that was like Monster Hunter, but from EA, which is weird. Because why? I don't get. Like, I can understand if you would ape some, like, less. How do I put this? Monster Hunter does not seem like a big enough series to have a targeted thing to be like, oh, I want that market. Does that make sense? Like, I know it's big, but it's weird to me to be like, I'm going to make a Monster Hunter competitor as opposed to, like, I could see people make a Mario Party competitor or, like, an Uncharted competitor, like a third-person action game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see. I know Monster Hunter is huge, but there are no other competitors in that space that do kind of the same thing. And it's weird to see one that's like directly pointed, like, I want that market. Mm. Code Vein was that was the Souls one, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure. Sure. Okay. Mm. I'm looking at it right now. I brought it up on my other monitor just to like look at the game, so trying to get a sense of it. Mhm. Sure. Okay. Mhm. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I guess so. Yeah. Sure. Sure. Oh. Mhm. Yeah. Not good. That's what I was gonna ask. Is if like if they were trying, if it was supposed to be a console port and they just, or it was from a console and then yeah. Yuck. Okay. Sure. Mhm. Sure. Sure. Yeah. You can't get a sense of it. Yeah. You can actually see the game. Yeah, that's I was going to ask like do you think it's more or less accessible because to me Monster Hunter is always something that I thought I would be into cuz you know, it's sort of soulsy, it's third person. I always thought it, but I'm not into the grinding. I'm not into making it my main game like for a long time and I don't know I get if you're not deep enough in, you can't get a sense of that either, you know. Okay. Mm-hmm. Sure. Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. That genre has always seemed really appealing to me, but it also feels so daunting that it's like, how do you even get into it? You know? Mm-hmm. No, they're really linear. Like those games are super, especially BioShock, which is just like on rails the whole time. Fallout is super linear. I mean, like you can actually this ties into Atomic Heart a little bit. There's like I worry that in Monster Hunter it's like you're gonna maybe it's because I played a lot of mobile games, but it's like you keep fighting something and it's like, oh, I need this weapon specifically for this guy. I gotta kill like 10 lions to get the fur to have enough HP to kill the big scorpion. You know what I mean? Like a specific kind of grindy route feels uninteresting to me, but it's like maybe I have it pinned wrong. I don't know. I'll check out Wild Hearts. I'm gonna look more into it, but I'll have to wait for the game to be playable first. So sure. Sure. It's not there. Yeah. I don't even know what they're doing, bro. Yeesh. So the next thing we're talking about is Atomic Heart, which I don't know if you know anything about or if you've seen it at all. Yeah, dude, it's a BioShock game from Russia. And I saw all the trailers and I was like, this looks good, but is it actually good? I had no idea. And I've played it for like 3 hours and I really like it. Um, it is extremely rough around the edges. Uh, and I don't even know if it's good, but it's a game that feels it feels like a scuffed BioShock, but what it lacks in terms of like polish, it makes up for in its tone, which is extremely so some of my favorite movies are old Paul Verhoeven, like Total Recall, RoboCop, like over the top satires of culture. Like the idea is that everybody is fully bought into this society and the society sucks, but everybody loves it. It's great. That is sort of Atomic Heart in a nutshell. Your main character is a total moron. He's an idiot, but it's funny and it's like on purpose. It's clear. Like the characters keep telling him not to do something, and he says, "Blow it out your ass," and he does it. He's like a really dumb Duke Nukem, and that is very refreshing to me in games that everybody is now all conscious and like trying to do the right thing. And there's like a big morality. I love this guy who's just a dumb shithead. Um, the game is very talky, but I like it. I like it. Oh, it's bad. The dialogue is very bad, but I love it. I love it because it's bad. It's hard to explain. Like the characters talk, it is very clearly translated from Russian. And like the characters just the dialogue is so one note. It's but I love it for some reason. It feels like an old FPS like a Duke Nukem that came out somehow now and looks good and plays good, but it's just dumb. I don't even know how to put it. But I really like it. I've only played a couple hours. Um I think that it's a very much a love it or hate it type game, but I'm really into it right now. There's so many good games coming out right now. It's like I was in the middle of Midnight Fight Express, and I beat it, and then I was doing all the side stuff, and then just 10 games dropped on my lap, you know? Yeah. Yeah. One one scene in Atomic Heart that Kedzulo and chat just reminded me of. So all the reviews, or a couple of the reviews, I shouldn't say all, that's stupid, but a couple of the reviews are saying, I don't like this character, he's so stupid, he's, like, I don't identify him, he's highly unlikable, right? Like, I don't identify with this guy. There's one scene where a woman gives you a key, and she says, hey, take this key and turn it clockwise. And in the lock, or it was either clockwise or counterclockwise, and your character confidently turns it the other way, and she's like, no, I said clockwise, you idiot. And like, there are a lot of scenes like that the character's clearly a moron, but I feel like people either didn't get it or don't appreciate the fact that, like, I don't want to be my character in every game. I don't need to role play as the person I'm playing as. And I think people kind of get stuck in that idea. I love playing a total moron because everybody in the game is telling you this is a bad idea, and your guy is like, whatever, I need to shoot people. I love the game. I wanted to tweet about how much I liked it yesterday, but literally as I pulled up the tweet, Russia was trending because of World War III. So I was like, all right, maybe not. I don't even know if I can even talk about it on Twitter anymore. I might just lay low because the game is very Russia-focused. And it's not Russia loving. It's not like propaganda or anything. As far as I understand, it's pretty critical later on. I haven't gotten to that point yet. But, yeah, it's apparently, it's about Russia. It's a game about the Soviet Union in 1955. So, if they nuke us and my copy of the game is what purchased the nuke, my bad, everybody. I don't know. Yep. Oh, hell no. Yeah. It's so hard to say. I mean, right now it feels... So I actually just hit the point. I was streaming on Monday, and I was having a lot of fun. The first hour is like nonstop, and it's hilarious. Then the game starts, and it slows way down, like to a crawl. And I was going through the part, and it got very fetch questy. Like, I don't really know how to put it. You're searching for a guy in an underground complex, right? And you need 2 keys. And I got the 2 keys, and that took about an hour. And I'm like, okay, I have the 2 keys. Now I'm going to go fight a boss or find this guy. And once I put in the 2 keys went away, and then a lot came up with 4 keys. It was like, oh, you got to go to all these places and find the keys. And I'm like, dude, what? And the character is like, wow, this sucks, LOL. And it's like, I hate it when games do that. When they're like, oh, wow, this is awful. Guess I got to do it anyway, though. Like, making fun of the game doesn't make it okay to make you do the game thing. You know what I mean? So... I was kind of annoyed at that. It is kind of not grindy, but like, it's kind of dull right now. But I think it'll pick back up in a second. I want to get to the boss. I'll be playing more of it tonight on stream. You guys, I'm gonna be doing the normal React stuff. Gonna watch some YouTube, and then I'm gonna pivot over to that at like, I don't know, maybe 10 o'clock. Play for 2 hours until midnight or something. So yeah, I'll be playing more if you guys want to keep checking out. How does it feel with combat and the like? Not great, but I don't really care. Like, BioShock combat was bad too. I'm not crazy about it. So like, I'm not... It's fine. It's a little janky and a little unsatisfying, but I'm not here for the combat, you know? So, it's fine. So, yeah, we got a third topic we're going to get into, but before we do that, we have a sponsor for the week. Ooh. My ass is hungry. Tell me about it. Mmm. delicious. Yummy. Yeah, check it out. Factor, big supporter of the show, so thank them for that. I've been checking it out. I've tried a few, meal delivery programs, but I think the big differentiator on this one is the convenience of it. Like, the other ones are convenient, but this one's so fast, right? The other ones are like you still have to, cook stuff, and you still have to do, which, maybe you're into, but if you don't want to be cooking, if you don't want to waste your time, if you don't want to, you're not into that, then this is definitely good. So check out Factor Meals. And the third topic we're talking about is the State of Play that's happening tomorrow. Sony announced the State of Play. I think they said it was going to be VR titles, some third-party stuff, and then they had one more thing. Let me look. Dude, I believe more in VR than I used to. Oh, okay, sure. Sending it. Yeah. Well, I'm looking at it now. The State of Play is tomorrow at 1 p.m. PT. I'm going to be watching it on stream late. I'm not going live at 4 p.m. So, just show up later. Don't watch it until that. I'm not doing 4 p.m., bro. I'm busy. No. It's not so early. I stream at 8, though. That's 4 hours. Come on, bro. 4 p.m. ET, 1 p.m. PT. 5 new PSVR 2 titles from partners, because apparently PSVR 2 is, coming out, or, it's already out. Hot indie and third-party reveals, and then an extended look at Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. That's the 4-player game that they're working on with the Deadshot and the Big Shark and Harley Quinn. Yeah. Yeah, finally? Sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I did not really enjoy. I did get paid to play it, and I'm thankful for that. But I just didn't. Yeah, I wasn't really into it, unfortunately. Right. Right. I think they're. I do think DC is putting a lot of eggs into the Harley Quinn basket. Like, year after year, they really want the, they think Harley Quinn is the play. But I know that there's been a lot of shakeups at DC. I don't really know that much. I know James Gunn is being a thing now, or I don't care enough about superhero stuff to know. But I know that they've really been banking on the Harley Quinn stuff, and now this game might be it. I'm just going to wait until the reviews to see how the gameplay looks, because, the idea is fun, right? 4 people playing in an open world kind of thing, and I do think Rocksteady is a good team, who I think are the guys making it. They made the Arkham games. Am I making that up? Is it Rocksteady? Yeah, it might be Rocksteady. But those games are good, so, if this is that, then I trust them. But I don't know. I'm going to wait how it goes. Yes, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know when it even comes out. I don't know if like we even have an idea of it. You know. I don't think so. I don't think Xbox has one. I don't think they got anything. What are they going to show you? You know, it's like Forza and Game Pass stuff, but it's Xbox don't got games. Yeah, Xbox got no games, bro. That's their saving grace. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought they said that they were bringing E3 back this year, or like it's going to be physical again. I have no idea if it's true. I think I heard that. So, um, if so, you know, cool, but we'll see. It right. Who would even care? Sure. Yeah, I don't know. Because like you can find the indie stuff on your own. So, but they did shadow drop Hi-Fi Rush, which is, you know, that was a good game. So, although it's in the middle of all these other good games, and I have only gotten about halfway into it, and I like it, but you know, Resident Evil comes out in a few weeks. Like, good God, there are so many games. So, too much to play. Right. Yeah. Are we talking about Xbox games? Saying Xbox doesn't have games make you look ignorant or ill-informed. No, I'm playing that joint on PC. What does Xbox have that isn't on, you know? Like I'm not all those games I'm playing on PC. If we're talking like console versus console, that's its own thing, but I'm not, you know. Yeah. Oh, you know, those are. Hey, if you do only have a console, I guess it's true. You can only get some of that stuff on Xbox. That's fine. I think most. No, that's ignorant to say. I was gonna say I think most people have PC and Switch at least, but that's so entitled to say. Like, oh yeah, everybody has a working gaming PC. That's not true. If you're looking at just console, then that's its own thing. But having a PC just like shuts off the Xbox for me. Like it's like what could I even be into? You know. Yep. Thanks for watching. Check out Factor, guys. Thanks for sponsoring this show. We'll see you guys next week. We're gonna got more to talk about. Maybe I'll beat Atomic Heart by then, and let you guys know how it actually ended. So, but for the meantime, yeah, sure.